Good morning, guys. Hope everyone's doing amazing and getting their day started with positive energy and being kind to yourself and doing self care with beautiful words to yourself. It's so important to do that, encourage your own self. Good morning. Welcome. This morning, I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about. I have so many thought processes and ideas, and they all want to come out all at once. And sometimes I just ramble because I get so excited because I want to share what I've learned, what I do. I want to inspire you to get out of your comfort zone. So I was in the bus with my daughter and I was telling her, I don't know what I'm going to do. The live one, I do them every day and I love it. Like I said in a few of my videos, it's almost like therapy for me. And I turned around and there was a man sitting on the bus and he was reading a book. And it said, The Magic of Thinking Big. Wow. And I sat there and I repeated it a few times to myself and had a great conversation with my daughter. And I said to her, this is what I'm going to do my live on, the magic of thinking big. And sometimes we are scared to think big. And I always tell my daughter, think big. Think as big as you can possibly think. Because universe doesn't care if you're asking for small things or big things. It will just deliver whatever energy that you're sending out. And she asked me if I ever was afraid to think big. I had to think about it. We're all afraid of something, right? We're all afraid to live out of our comfort zone. We're all afraid to think big because we don't want to fail. We want to succeed. And it's okay to think small, little steps, because till you get to the big one, you have to do all these little steps. And I said I couldn't come up with anything because at 16 years old, I said I'm going to live in California and I'm going to work for Jose Abier. In the 80s, he was one of the biggest hairdressers. He was a celebrity hairdresser to the stars. And on TV every single day, doing makeovers, and huge. He was like my mentor. This is who I looked up to in my business. This is who I wanted to work with. I did it. It was an amazing feeling to be able to get to that point and go into that interview. I was scared as shit because he was at the time a celebrity hairdresser. Celebrities from small and big, and I can go on and on and on. So no, I don't never felt like I was afraid to think big, because if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough, right? Then I challenge you. And then I dreamed of having this beautiful salon with 10 people and art and nonprofit stuff. I wanted my own salon, and I wanted to be able to share the space and encourage people to go after their dreams. And that was pretty big. I didn't know how I was going to do it. You need money and you need knowledge and information and you need a support system. I did it. So no, I'm not afraid to think big. I'm not afraid to think big. And I'm not afraid of the work that it takes to think big. So all of those things go together, right? You have to think big, but you have to work big. You have to follow your big dreams by big steps to success. It's consistency. There's challenges that comes your way, right? In order for me to be able to walk into Jose Abier, That was my big, like one of my biggest dreams. I had to take classes, invest in my education, invest in my thought process. I used to say, who's this little girl, an immigrant, is going to walk into this Beverly Hills salon when they're charging $250 for a haircut, and you're going to ask to work there? Who are you? Why do you deserve it? Right? And my answer was to me, why not? Why don't I deserve it? This is the land of opportunities. This is why we came to this country, is to dream big, right? Is to think big, is to create the biggest dream you can possibly able to create for yourself. There's no other country in the world that allows you to do that. But we cannot be afraid to take the big steps towards it. We cannot be afraid to go after it. We cannot have fear. We just have to go for it, right? So yeah, guys, think big. I want to hear from you. What is one thing that you thought about and it was huge, right? And you did it. I want to know. Share with me. I want to hear your thought process on thinking big. Does it scare you? Hello, welcome. Hope you're all safe. Or does it scare you, or does it empower you? Does it motivate you, or does it make you shrink with overwhelmness? Oh my God, I'm sorry, America in English. I screw it all the time. I screw the language out all the time. But how does it make you feel when you think of your dreams, right? What is your picture? Do you afraid of it, or do you find excitement in it? And especially when we have children, we have to show them, you can do it. They look up to us to give them that confidence. And sitting on the bus with my daughter, and I constantly tell her, messages come from everywhere. And it was such a beautiful thing when I turned around and I said, look, I asked for an answer. What am I going to do my live on today? And here's right in front of my face, this man sitting there reading a book. And that's what I'm going to do my live on. Magic of thinking big. So I told her, Alexis, the world is your oyster. You just have to grab it. So on that note, you know how I end all my videos. This is just a moment. Baby steps is better than no steps. Glass is always overflowing, and giving up is not an option. Stay safe, stay in faith, stay in blessing, stay in joy, and I will see you all tomorrow. And thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you got some value from this video, let's share it. Tag a friend. Let's give other people support, and show them that it's okay. You can do it. So, love and light.